Good morning, thanks for tuning in. I am here at the Columbia Icefield. That is the Athabasca Glacier. It used to extend all the way to the end of this parking lot. And it's been, receding, melting due to changing temperatures and stuff. You can actually camp in this parking lot, which lots of people are doing. And you can actually walk on that glacier, and I did that once with my brother. You ride these big, crazy looking tandem rear axle giant bus things up there, and they let you walk around on a safe portion of the glacier. If you just go out there all willy-nilly, you can fall through a crack that's like 60 feet deep. And a glacier is essentially ice that never melts, but you know what I mean. It doesn't melt every year. It's not seasonal, it's permanent. And as you can see, the smoke has cleared. Now we can actually see the mountains. There's a big visitor center. I'm gonna go check that out. And then up the road from here, there's a skywalk. It's like this glass bottom bridge that they kind of built out over over a cliff. It's kind of cool. I'll see if I can do that. There's you have to ride a shuttle up to it just for parking purposes. But we'll see if we can do that. And then in this video, I'm heading up pretty much the rest of the way up Icefields Parkway to Jasper. I'm gonna find somewhere to camp tonight. We're gonna explore the town of Jasper, and then I'm just heading to my brother's house tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this video. What a view. This is the world's highest Starbucks. They do have an exhibit here, but it doesn't open until 10:30. It's like 8 in the morning. It's kind of a little drawing of the Icefields Parkway. I'm gonna head up to Wapiti and see if I can get a spot. There is some first come, first serve there. Everything else is booked. Looks like some core samples. Some restaurants upstairs. That's where you buy a ticket to go walk on the glacier. And then here's the gift shop. Outside we've got this old school half tracked snow machine thing. It's kind of neat. Well, they had some nice shirts there. They were really expensive though. And then I looked, tickets to do that skywalk were $55. And I already did it in my life. I'll see if I have some footage from that to show you. There's plenty to see though. We're on the Icefields Parkway. I'm gonna head up, start heading north. There's this really impressive waterfall. I remember. Definitely gonna stop and check that out. And pretty much any other viewpoint that I see on the way. So it's gonna be a good scenic video for sure. I got these little signs here telling you the names of the mountain peaks here, with little arrows pointing at them. I've been really happy to be avoiding the heat this summer. It is straight up cold here though. This is like winter. Crazy. So here's that skywalk. It's just this like half circle glass bridge that you kind of go over the edge of the cliff there. And it's got a glass bottom. It's pretty neat. Alright, we're here at Sunwapta Falls. Look at that big old European Mercedes friggin' beast. Those things are wild. I remember these falls being very dramatic, like violent rushing water. Similar to what we have seen before, but let's check it out. Oh yeah. Got a footbridge here. I believe you can go up over there as well. That is just incredible. I really like how that's not called Devil's Bathtub or something too, you know. Everything has like a good name up here. Look at that. That's crazy, the water's rushing through that narrow kind of slot canyon there. Can't help but think of the desert southwest, you know, there's Lake Mead and Lake Powell are like almost empty. Man, if Canada built a pipe, sold water to the desert, all of this ends up in the ocean, you know. This is spectacular. And then you look up here, I mean, look at these views. It's the kind of stuff Bob Ross would paint, you know. Alright, moving on. I'm not sure what else is between here and Jasper. I'd like to secure a good camping spot for tonight, and then maybe I'll ride my bike through Jasper. It's this small town. They had a devastating fire about, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. But I'm excited to see it. So. There's some lumber for Home Depot right there. The sign said goats and glaciers, which sounds like something I'd like to see. Look at that view. Wow. That is magnificent. Not sure if we'll see any goats, but yeah, wow. What a view. I remember stopping here about 4 years ago, and there was this girl here with a kitten. She had a little black kitten on a leash. Not sure what that river's called. What a view. Incredible, man. I could stand here and look at this all day. But I won't. I have other things to see. So there ain't much in the way of privacy here, but it does have power. And I'm across the street, or across the parking lot from the bathhouse. They do have showers here. I looked at them. They're, you know, they're not disgusting anyway. But we are in Jasper, the township here. I need to walk back to the entrance booth. The girl was having like computer troubles and couldn't get me checked in, but she told me this is my spot and to come here. So I got it parked, I'm hooked up to power, and I fed the cats. So I'm gonna walk down and see if I can't pay for this. And then what I'm thinking is I might ride my bike into town. We'll explore the town. Maybe I'll get some dinner there. Maybe. We'll see. But after that, I'm definitely taking a shower tonight. Probably in the van. That way I don't smell like an open grave when I get to my brother's house. But yeah, this is called Wapiti Campground, and we are in Jasper. So Theodora is just not in the mood today. Poor little guy's been kind of freaking out. But you can see just the destruction from that fire. I mean, this whole area just got nuked, man. It's pretty sad. It will grow back, but the actual town itself suffered quite a bit of damage. I think this was 2 years ago they had this fire. So there were a couple of lakes, you know, I could have stopped at on the way here. And then there's Athabasca Falls, which I considered, but it was quite the detour. It was, you take an alternative, like, highway down that way into the mountains. I wanted to get a spot close enough to town where I could explore the town, so it's kind of my thinking on coming here. This place has a bunch of these first come, first served power sites. I didn't realize it was just like a big parking lot, basically, but so poor cats are not really gonna get to go out tonight, but they'll be okay. See, across the road right there is a bunch of little like temporary job trailers, and I think that was part of the firefighting effort. This is a big campground too. It said that all of the unserviced primitive sites were full, and they actually cost more than the power sites. And I didn't understand that until now. I realized that if you get an unserviced site, you have your own actual little campsite with the picnic table and fire pit, all that. Whereas the power sites is basically a parking lot. But I'm okay with it, you know. It's all about location. So I want to explore the town of Jasper, and then tomorrow I'm going to spend time with my family. Alright, I'm all paid up, and I actually changed spots. I was like, can I take that? I was kind of spying on her computer, and it's like, can I have that one kind of in the back there? I don't really like being the very first rig as you pull into the parking lot. Super nice lady. She runs an Airbnb, actually, and then also works here, obviously. She said the bears and the elk are very aggressive right now. Like, just don't leave any food out, you know. I was like, I'm just gonna be in the van, don't worry about that. But yeah, I'm all settled up here, and I'm gonna go move to a slightly nicer spot. It's the same thing, but it's just not the very first one, you know. It's more in the back. Now that is more like it. I moved. Put that there, level me out. But check it out, I got my own, now I have a picnic table and a little fire pit and Look at this. We are right there along the river. How sweet is that? I'm gonna walk down there actually. It is 1 o'clock. Gonna ride my bike into town here in a minute. Shouldn't be that long of a ride. They might be, but cats really want out. I feel bad for the poor kids, but I mean, we're in a parking lot. I am down kind of at the end, but I don't know, maybe later. I gotta finish making a video first. But would you look at that? Yeah, you can just come down here. Looks like, I don't know if that's day use or you can actually just throw a tent down here. Look at that, man. Camping right on the river. Incredible. Yeah, I bet this was a lot nicer before the fire, you know. It actually feels kind of warm. It's 66 degrees here. I guess I got what I wanted, huh? It's pretty nice, actually. I'm enjoying it. But, yeah, let me get all ready to go here and we'll head into town. Check out the town of Jasper. Trying something a little bit different today. We're doing chest mount GoPro. There's actually a trail that I can take all the way into town, so I don't even really need to be on the highway. It's not paved, of course, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Hello. Sweet. Alright, we are in Jasper. That was a cool trail. I gotta check my GoPro footage. I think I need to adjust that a little bit. I got it on wide angle, but yeah, there it is. We're gonna just kind of bike around and explore steam engine right up there. You see all this new construction, how they're building all these new houses. That's because the town was devastated in that fire, unfortunately. So, a lot of work going on around here. It's only been a couple years since that happened. Alright. Indian buffet. I stopped at one of these little pubs here once with my brother. Got some nachos and some beers. Don't really remember which one that was, but there's that train. There is Canadian National 6015. That is a 482. Those are big drivers, man. Look at the size of them things. Those are every bit of 6 feet tall. It's a good looking train. Is it oil or coal? That's oil. Yep. See the pipe. This must be a laundromat. I can smell a dryer vent right there. Pretty cool. Historic train depot here. Jasper Heritage Railway Station. Got some totem poles. Looks like they built this one in 2011. 12 meters tall. Carved in Haida Gwaii. And then there was one here before. From 1915 to 09. 94 years. This is where I'm going. Oh, there's a park across the street. I guess I'll go check that out. Oh, check that out. Jasper Indigenous exhibit under construction. There we go. Check out this tunnel. Cool. I bet that looks cool at night, all lit up. Got some ice cream. Got Tim's. All right, we gotta go find Jasper the bear. Not really sure where to look. I think it's that way. Oh, there he is. That's Jasper the bear. (2004). It survived the fire. right. Shower time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video of the northern half of Icefields Parkway and the town of Jasper. Yeah, I could have did more stuff and made a better video, but for now I have somewhere to be. My next few videos are going to be like projects. I got some stuff I'm going to be working on, so stay tuned for that. I hope you're all doing well. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you later.